Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from Pocketnow.com, and this is part 2 of the video review of the AT&T Tilt. Now I want to talk about the keyboard for a second. As with most HTC devices with a slide-out keyboard, the keyboard's really nice. It's big, it's lighted, so you can see it at night. And what's special about the keyboard on the AT&T Tilt is it's got a rubbery coating to it, which feels great. It's kind of like the soft rubber coating that you would find on the back of the device. Something that bugs me a little bit is that when you tilt the screen up, these hardware soft key buttons kind of get difficult to press. I don't know if you can see that, but they're kind of hidden by the screen. The screen's in the way. So anyway, it's quite an annoyance. Now when I first heard about this device, I think it was in the beginning of this year or possibly at the end of 2006, I wondered to myself, who would have the need for a tilting screen? You know, when you're messaging and you flip out the keyboard, this is completely adequate, right? Like on the HTC Wizard and Hermes. Well, I found two ways that the tilting screen really is important. For example, if you're navigating in your car and you don't want to use a cradle, or you don't want to have your passenger hold the device for you, you can tilt the screen up and rest it on your dashboard. Hopefully you have some kind of non-stick or non-sliding mat, I should say, on your dashboard so that it doesn't slide around. But having the tilting screen in the car is really helpful. Another time when it's really helpful, and I'm going to take out the stylus and demonstrate something here, is for watching videos, personal entertainment. So I'm going to pull up Mobi TV here. It's included on the AT&T Tilt. There's a 3-day trial. After that, it costs a certain amount per month. I'll have to check on that for you. So I'm going to bring up, let's see if you can see that. I'm going to bring up the weather channel. I think it says I have 2 days remaining. And there is the weather channel. Mobi TV is great. It's pretty good quality over Wi-Fi, which is what we're on now. Good quality over 3G too. So imagine seeing this, set up in front of you on the tabletop as you listen through Bluetooth stereo headphones or wired headphones, and it's just kind of like your own little personal entertainment device. You don't need to hold it in your hand. It's really convenient. So that's the tilting mechanism. Actually gotta close the program here. We'll talk about the task manager that's built in here because I have it set so that I have to tap and hold the X to close a program. Okay, great. So I was getting some questions on the elements of the TouchFlo that was built into this device, and there's only one, and that's the scrolling. That's the finger flick scrolling. I just want to show you what that looks like on the iPhone. I'm sure you've seen it before, but it's done really well. So the faster I flick, the faster the list goes. If I want to stop it, I just tap it gently. It's really easy to use. But on the Tilt, not so much. I'm not really happy about this. So I go to contacts, right? And here are all my contacts. And to use this, I have to press, see, it doesn't even work all the time. I have to press pretty hard to get the list to scroll. And if you can see that, and I can tap it and it stops, and I can scroll faster, and I'm going to try to get it as fast as possible here. And that's about as fast as I can get it to go. And I've got 750 contacts, so it's going to take a long time to get to the bottom of the list through this means. I don't think the screen's sensitive enough on this device to warrant the flick scroll, really. And you can also use the flick scroll in other applications, anything that requires scrolling. For example, I can open Internet Explorer here. Let me pull that up. And here we're at Pocketnow.com, and a little bit of click and drag will get the scrolling to work. But again, it's not that good. It really isn't. And that is part 2.